Hey everyone, very good morning. It's 7 a.m. right now. I think it's 8 a.m. right now in India, and I'm making this video. And welcome back to Stoic Traders YouTube channel. Special video and a very good way to make a video. Why? Because yes, I have finally cleared the $20,000 challenge account, both phase one and phase two. Now, I did not make videos on how I passed it, how I did it, what was my risk percentage, what are the assets that I traded, and how did I actually do it. But that is the reason I'm making this video, so that you can understand how I did it, and maybe you can draw some kind of inputs and some kind of notes that you can use maybe for your own self in your own trading journey, and maybe you can learn from my mistakes. That is the purpose of making this video. So, yep, I cleared the $20,000 account in my third attempt. My first attempt was, as you guys remember, the 25K account from Funded Next, which I blew on December 9th during an NFP by mistakenly. Number one. Number two was I again bought a $20,000 account, which I blew because of it's not my mistake. I actually cleared it, but since I by mistakenly traded news one day, so my target exceeded by $300, since the $300 I made during the news did not count in my initial profit of the target. So hence the target went from 8% to 11%, and that was a lot of that was a huge challenge for me, and that was the reason why I could not clear that account, and I initially just felt very exhausted with it, and I blew it. But I knew in my heart that I have the process, I have the system, and I can do it again if I get a new account. I got a new account. I passed both phase one and phase two within 10 days. That's almost within 2 weeks. And I'm done. I'm done with both phase one and phase two, and I've got my funded account. So let's get onto the screen and let me show you how I've actually done it. What was my win rate? What are the assets that I've traded? And how did I actually do it? Now, before moving forward, if you're somebody new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Below is the link of my Telegram and my Fires account as well, if at all you want to use my affiliation link. And if you want to see what are the trades I'm taking, how am I taking it, what are my systems and everything, you can just see the pinned comment and you can join my Telegram. I'll see you in there. Now, let's get to the screen and I'll show you what are exactly the trades that I've taken, or what are my stats that help me pass this $20,000 Fires high stake account. So hey everyone, I hope you all can see the screen over here, and I will be explaining you guys how I am trying to pass the challenges and what is the process that I'm taking up. It's not too aggressive, it's not too slow, but it is it's very moderate. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a way which actually suits to my psychology, and there is a method to madness for every single thing that you do in trading or whatever your profession is. Now, what is my method to madness? It is very simple. If I take you to the overview of my Fires dashboard over here, you can see the account that I have blown. Right now, when I said to you guys that I've actually passed this account once, you can see my top equity over here, which is 21,696. Right, 8% is how much? 8% is 21,600. So I already passed this account, but due to this account getting violated by news, I had to make 21,900, and that is the reason I could not pass this account, and I got exhausted and I just blew it. Right. But what is very important to see over here is you will understand the number of days I have taken to trade this account. From December 6th to January 24th, which is almost close to 2 trading months, right? 22 trading sessions and 22 trading sessions. So that is probably close to 40 trading sessions that I've taken in this particular account, and I could not pass this account. Why was that? I was just being aggressive. There was no system over here. Okay, so I had a setup, but there was no system, there was no right way or right approach to pass these accounts, and that is how I actually lost this particular account. But now when I go to the overview and I show you the recent phase one that I have passed at 21,600, you will be able to understand that over here the equity is much more stable. You see the difference over here, how the equity looks. It's up, it's down. That means my risk is fixed. I'm not risking more than 1% on any given trade. And that is how I actually figured out that, when you risk 1%, when you aim for 1 is to 2, you do not really have to do something extraordinary. You can just aim for 1 is to 2, get 4 good trades and get it done with phase 1, and just 2.5 good trades and get it done with phase 2. That is what I exactly did. Take a look. When I bought this account, I bought this on January 24th and I passed it on February 4th, which is how many days? 10 days. And if you include the weekends, if you exclude the weekends, it's just 8 trading sessions or 7 trading sessions, which means one whole week. In 1 week, I was able to find 4 good trades and I cleared the account. Now, if you take a look at the stats of this particular account, I have had a win rate of 39.28%, which does not really justify. Why doesn't it justify the 39.28%? Because there were some trades where I took and when I cut it, okay, $0 loss, $1 loss, $2 loss, or something like that. Sorry for this. $0 loss, $1 loss, $10 loss. So that really does not count into this entire picture of win rate. But what is my actual win rate with the current strategy that I'm having? I have improved my win rate immensely from 36, 37% to 45 to 50 to 55% actually. And that is the way forward I am looking, because I have understood one thing, that you need to be a sniper and not a machine gun. And finally, after 4 years of trading, I'm able to implement that. So it's never too late to change your strategy or your system. But if it is in the right manner, you have to do it and you need to do it. Otherwise, you will not get the desired results you're looking forward to. Take a look at this loss: $43, $3, $87. Now, $87 is something you can consider, but $11, $43. Now, this is what I'm talking about. When you have these small losses, right, these are not trades. These are just you entering and you getting confused and then you exiting. So I would not really calculate these into the 40% win rate. So basically, my overall win rate with trade ideas specifically is somewhere close to 50 to 55%. I have worked very, very massively on that. I have worked on my timings of trade. I have worked on my assets of trades. I have worked on the quality of trade setups that I've taken. So I know for a fact my win rate has improved 15%. From 35%, it has gone all the way up till 40%. And I'll show you the proof for that as well. Now, when we go to the overview of this particular account of the phase 2 that I've passed, by the way, I've got my new 20K funded account. It says disabled, but it will be abled in probably 2 days. Because the risk team takes 2 days to activate funded accounts in fires. So now, if you take a look at the 20K stage 2 account over here, very smooth. When did I get the account? I got the account on Feb 5th and I passed it on Feb 6th. So 5, 6, 7. It took me 3 days basically. Something might be missing because I completed the 3 profitable days. And if you see the equity over here, it's wonderful. $20,000. I went up till 20,780, which is almost 2 hour. $400 and $400, which is almost 4 hour. And then I went back again to 20,600 and I finally got to 20,100. And then to meet the profitable day criteria, I made $100 more yesterday, and that's how I passed it. If you take a look at the win rate over here, this is 55%. Now, this is what I am actually talking about. I want my win rate to be above 45% or 50%. I do not want it to be in the 30% area. I do not want it to be around below 40%. That is my number one goal: quality over quantity. And take a look at the number of trades. So there is no page over here. This is the only page. And take a look at the trade: 2 hour, 2 hour. So if you calculate exactly 1.9 hour, 2 hour minus 0.5 hour, again 1.9 hour, and 0.5 hour to meet the profitable day criteria. That's how I have taken the trades. And if you take a look at the assets that I've traded: NAS 100, XAUUSD, Euro USD. That's all I trade, and I trade these seasonally. So let's say when right now when gold is in trend, but gold is absolutely and highly bullish, it's very tough for me to trade it, right? Why? Because you can't catch every up move in gold. It just keeps ripping apart. But what is beautiful to trade right now is Euro USD. Why? Because it is reversing. What is beautiful right now to trade is Nasdaq. Why? Because of the volatility, because of the Trump administration. So these are the things you need to understand as a trader, and you need to make sure that you are taking the right trades in the right assets. Now, I will tell you what is the system that I am following to actually pass all these accounts. I am simply following a 1% risk and a 1 is to 2 reward system. So what I used to do earlier was I used to take a trade over here and I used to see that the liquidity is over here. So I want to catch this entire move, which is 1 is to 3, 1 is to 5, 1 is to 6, depending on the risk. Now I have completely cut out that bullshit. I don't want to be dependent on the market to tell me if the strategy is working or not. I just want my reward, and if the market punishes me, I will re-risk it, and I will make sure that I'm in the right path. But I will not let the markets move decide, the randomness decide that if I'm a profitable trader or not. That is what I've understood, and that is why what I'm doing is I'm actually just simply taking 1 is to 2 trades, no matter where the liquidity is. From wherever I've entered, I just want 1 is to 2. Even if the move can be much higher, I don't fucking care. Why? Because I have patience, right? What 90% people do not have. I have developed patience. I do not, I'm in no rush, I'm in no hurry. I don't want to get $10,000 payout by the end of March. I don't want to get 500k funded within 3 months. I will do it at my own pace because I have security, I have the money to sustain myself, and I have the psychology to sustain myself, and that is really really important when you are trading. When all these circumstances combined, you can be a really good trader. Otherwise you cannot really go and shoot your shots in the dark and think that I'm a bad trader. That is a very unfair tag you're giving to yourself. So that's how I have passed all these accounts, and I hope my experience has helped you in some or the other way. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you're subscribing. My Telegram group link is in the description. You can join over there and you can see the recap of my trades and all the trades I will be taking in the future as well. And yeah, if you like the video, thank you so much. You can just click the like button. It will help me to grow on YouTube, and I will see you again in another video. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend, and all the best.